notification, whatever. Um, cool. So now we have YouTube. We have, excuse me. Oh, nice carbonated drinks. All right. Welcome everyone to another episode of AI with Juan. I'm trying an experiment, which is a very actually I tried two experiments today. One, I started doing I don't know if you want to call them skits, memes. I think they're skits. They're more skit content. So I'm testing out the skit content because I'm thinking I'm like trying to do something different with just like creating different content because every AI is dry as far as like here's a new update. It's smarter. It's pretty much every AI update is like that. So nice. And then this is done, and then this is done. Okay, cool. We are set. Good to see everyone. AI Revenue Lab is popping up that likes. I'm gonna watch you on YouTube as well, so I can see your screen. Yeah, um, I'm up on YouTube for a lot of people too, because I'm not gonna lie, like, and also too, a lot of people are like, "Yo, I'm." I can't see anything on this tiny little screen. Basically, TikTok does that. So if you guys go to my YouTube channel, and I'm live stream on YouTube anyway, so I see Hank's there. Hey, Doctor AI, glad to see you, brother. Good to see you, Hank, as well too. So if you guys are on my YouTube channel, you can sign in or just follow there. I live stream there, same for the 6 p.m. and the 10 p.m. show at the same time. So that way you guys can see my computer as I'm talking to stuff. And there's Nicole. Bam! Digital world. And then I'm using Streamlabs to basically Streamlabs is so easy to stream to YouTube. It's actually the easiest of all the things to like hook up. Hey Meg, good to see you, Meg. And then Jesus, I'm almost at 1,000 videos, which is like wild. Like today, I'm testing something totally different. I kind of show you guys too, because like I'm always trying to mix up the content. So now I'm trying out meme content. Yeah, this all. We'll see how these perform. They're like smart brother talks to dumb brother. Younger brother talks to older brother, and they're talking about AI. So one guy has glasses, one guy has headphones, and so I'm trying something different because if I could crack the comedy side of content, that would be a whole nother level of like content creation. Because then I got three formats of content. I've got the regular news, which is basically that. Then I've got Q&A where I can answer your questions, and then I could do skits. So that's going to be interesting. So we're just testing to see how well those perform, which actually be kind of cool. They're all fun, all fun in games at the end of the day. So my oh my. All right, let's play with. Not gonna lie, I'm actually quite impressed with Fathom. Actually, so if you guys haven't started using Fathom, I'm gonna give them a plug. Everyone needs to download Fathom for AI, pretty much for note taking, because I like how it automatically sends the email to the client. So they get the whole meeting note, which is super nice, and then it's free. And then I think it also does the video too. Let's check this out. Let's see if it does it.
This meeting is being recorded.
I think it does. Oh wow, this is nice. And the user doesn't even have to sit in.
Hey,
This is dope.
Jonathan, can you see me? Okay, my
Nice. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. This is actually way better than Fireflies that I was paying $19 some odd $20 a month for. I'm like, wait a minute. I know I'm the product because this is free. So of course all my data is being harvested to train some new AI, so whatever. But it is what it is. It's like Google at the end of the day. It's like, please fathom, do no evil. Don't sell my information, please. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to the AI show. We can talk about AI, new tools, all that fun stuff. So, creating content, building digital products. I was coaching one of the members in our community build funnels, basically Linktree funnel, how to sell online. She's going to be launching her first community. What's up, Alfredo? Good to see you. Let's actually peek in with English with Monica because her live streams are be popping. Like,
A2, you should be there.
okay, wait,
Okay.
hold on. I want to see.
I would like to make a phone call,
Does it
or
show?
can I please have some water? Okay.
Oh, there we go.
A2, you should be there.
Damn. Okay,
Okay.
hold on. She already has 131 people in her live stream. Like, damn. I'll get there one day. Goals. But she's already selling a workbook. She's going to hopefully promote her community for the first time, which is dope. So she's in the community. So again, and she's got people from around the world, which is awesome. So yeah, so again, if I encourage a lot of people inside my community, go live, do live streams, and then you can also multi-stream to like multiple platforms at the same time with both Streamlabs up here, and then I'm doing like TikTok on there because that's where the sales are. If you're not making money or not selling enough of whatever your product or service is, I could tell you it's a direct correlation to your volume of content and your live streams. I could instantly correlate that. Hank's like, so happy for Monica, how fast it took off. She just started earlier, that's all. She was one of the first students inside the AI community, and I did a one-on-one with her, and after that first hour, I gave her, you know me, Dr. AI, I gave her the same recommendation. I was like, just start going live. She's like, what am I going to talk about? And I was like, I don't know, just start teaching, teach English, and now a month. She's about 5 weeks now. She has 175 people on it. She's getting 100 subscribers per every time she goes live, and so like that's a big thing, especially with if I encourage you guys, just go live, do live streams, especially it's like it directly correlates to your sales. Like that's the thing. So if you're not getting the sales for your product or service, I could directly tell you're not going live or you're not even posting consistent content. Like I'm even stretching myself this week. This week I have a very big stretch goal. I am doubling the output of my short form content, which is insane. I was posting 6 times a week on average, about 5 days, give or take. And now I'm running I'm always running tests. I'm always experimentation. I'm always trying to see like what happens if I do this now. So now I'm 3 days solid. No, I'm only 2 days. I did yesterday and I did today. And yesterday I did 12 pieces of content. Today I did 10 pieces of content. It takes me 3 hours to do that. So as I get better with the content flow, I'll get that down to 2 hours, and I'm happy with that. I was like, if I commit another hour to extra content, I want to see that how that impacts both my views, followers, especially for all the platforms, because I'm doing also 3 platforms. I'm doing TikTok, YT, and I guess can't say other platform names on TikTok. And then another one is Insta. So that's, I'm curious to see how this week, how volume. But it also, I mean, knock on wood, I gotta knock on some wood. You also never know who's going to be in the comments too. So one of the guys, I think he's the marketing agency guy for one of the guys, and so it's a very like business podcast called Billionaires. Let's see if I can give him a plug. Kind of interesting too, and he just popped in the I don't know how long he's been watching, but he popped in the comments, invited me to a. It's gonna be here. He invited me to a podcast show, and I was like, that name sounds familiar. So fingers crossed. I don't want to I'm gonna probably jinx it anyways, but I don't care. Andrew Cartwright. This dude interviews billionaires, yo. And I'm kind of confused. I'm like, why are you gonna talk to me? I'm just AI guy, but everyone's desperate to try and figure out or to find some AI expert, because that's the $1 billion question everyone has, is like, how do I make money with AI? How do I use AI in my business? Because it is now a competitive advantage. If you're not leveraging AI, you will 1000% be replaced by someone with AI who has AI skills fundamentally. So that, I'm gonna close that out. Nice. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't show you guys on YouTube. There you go. So I was like, apparently the guy who runs the marketing channel for Andrew Cartwright, dude has 786,000 subscribers. And it's kind of weird because I was trying to manifest getting on I was trying to manifest to get on like a podcast show, so I don't know if this is like correlation to my manifestation. I don't know, whatever. It's like shit works, yo. So I want to do more podcasts because that will do really well for attention on the AI community. By the way, there's only 9 memberships left for the AI community. After that, the price will double, and then we're adding more stuff. I'm gonna do the poll today too for everyone that wants to learn. What does everyone want to learn inside the AI community? We could do NAN, we could do VAPI, we could do all sorts of stuff, whatever the community members. Brian's like, vibe coding is making coders lazy. It's not even vibe coding. It's vibe coding is just a trend. Honestly, it's like it's not going to make software developers lazy because they have to actually know their stuff to keep the job. It's vibe coding. I don't see as like a viable skill set to have per se. The super unpopular opinion. I don't see it as a. It's basically you're going to learn. It's very valuable because for building tools for your business for custom, like just how like learning how to build custom GPTs fundamentally is a valuable skill set. Like David in the community has already sold 6. Erica in the community has over 21 GPTs that she sells to her community. That was a wild post. Like, shout out to Erica. She sells 21 different custom GPTs. I thought it was just like the Hustle little homie bot. But no, she sells, I'm not going to show all of them, but she has a whole army of custom GPTs that she sells. Like, so if you're sleeping, I mean, it's great side income. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just another digital product. It's a low ticket. It's just to bring in some extra cash flow, and then it's meant to like have other stuff on the back end to upsell, whether it be community, whether it be workshops, whether it be one-on-one consulting, whatever you want to sell on the back end for it. Like, don't miss out. Like, so definitely want to learn how to build custom GPTs because like that's a thing. That's a skill set. She has an army of 21 custom GPTs. Hey, Oksana, that she's selling for all sorts of different use cases, like grant writers, business coach, life coach, grief counselor. Like super fascinating. I was like, that's really, really dope. So that's just some of the stuff inside the AI community. I got to work on Tea with Trouble. We had last night a really good podcast of it. Let's check out what you can do with AI video because a lot of people haven't seen what's possible now with the new Kling, Kling. I think that one is going to be the more affordable, has some quotes around it, but it's going to be the most used text to video or video AI generator. Kling 2.0, they're updating their software because if you're not following PJ, he's an AI filmmaker. So while all the other filmmakers that don't want to touch AI for whatever reason, they're going to just become more and more unemployed. And then the bold ones that are actually upskilling themselves in AI skills. And so then they're becoming like PJ's already gotten millions of views with his work, leveraging the best AI tools. So now he's early adopter trying Kling 2.0. Look what he can create with this. Like this is probably the best commercial I've ever seen with AI so far. It's like storytelling, like shots quality. Like I was super impressed. Let's check this out. Sound design. All this is AI.
But when we learned to work the land began to work us. We became laborers, building great monuments, temples, and cities.
Isn't that wild?
All while the fires dimmed, and the time to speak grew scarce. Then, everything changed. In a single lifetime, we leapt from light bulbs to supercomputers. Machines.
It's amazing.
Sure what comes next. Where will we find meaning? Perhaps it's time to rediscover who we've always been. Storytellers.
Wow. Erica, good to see you, Erica. Damn. Kling AI, if you haven't played with it, start playing with it. The new 2.0, directed by PJ. Shout out to PJ. Come on, like, round of applause for that. For quality, like, damn. Like, that is. Do you know how much that would cost as a commercial if a company wanted to hire? They would have to hire one, the whole production crew to do it. They would have to film. They would have to get actors. They would have to get sets. They would have to build props. They would even have to hire VFX studios and all of that, like to do that. It would cost minimally $20,000 to $50,000 to create something like that in today's world. He created it for a fraction of the cost, probably less. Probably, it was about $1,000, but he did a lot of testing before it. You could create a promo video for your workshop. Yep. Think of ads for your business. Think of, will you be teaching this? Yes, we are going to have a Kling. I'm going to throw it in the, for the voting. So if people want to vote on it, but either way, I'm going to add more because we need a video skill set inside the AI community anyways. Yeah, think ads, commercials, your video sales letters, any type of promotional pieces for that costs a fraction of the like what it would cost to hire out a full like video production company. I used to have a video production company. It is not cheap, and it is not one person alone that has to do it. Like you have to hire a lot of people at a lot of high salary rate. I need to learn Kling and Hedra AI. Let's check out that one. That's like, so AI videos just, again, so I just want to encourage one, Kling, so Kling, let's do this. Let's do Kling. So number one is like Kling's one. I think Kling beats Halu, which is another one. And then this one, thank you more. Thank you. Hedra AI. My goal is just to keep you guys up to date with AI. This one, Kochi. Just put this in the comments, Hedra. So take a screenshot. That's another one. Like, so this is another one. And what's the pricing on this one? Yeah, 1,000 credits. I figure you're probably going to burn at $60 per month. Because, like, I'm on the pro plan for 11 labs, and it's like $99 per month. But I could produce all sorts of stuff, so I'm always banking on the professional tier, which is $60 is nothing. I mean, compare what's Kling pricing, because you also want to check the quality and stuff like that, because you want to choose the best one. But for like what you can do, like, oh man, Kling AI pricing, I think they changed their website, or is it? Here we go. Bingo, this is it. I gotta bookmark this. Kling, if we do monthly, 7764. Yeah, so you're gonna burn some good credits. So budget about $60 a month, at least especially for the usage, because a lot of it is A/B testing, and it's not just Kling. That's the only tool you're going to be using. In order to use Kling correctly, you need to use Midjourney, and I'll show you why. Midjourney is going to give you the shots, and then Kling is going to animate the shots. What you don't want to use is you don't want to go straight to Kling to try and recreate it from a prompt. That's actually the worst thing that you could do. You'll burn a ton of credits that way and not get the shots that you want. So your first step with this is actually doing all your basically your storyboard for what you want, and you're going to do it in Midjourney. And then you take these images from Midjourney and then you put them into Kling to turn them from text to Easter, happy Easter, belated. Then you do that. So that's the workflow. So that's how people are getting like really crazy graphics kind of style that are out there. So, ooh, that looks cool. So AI video is now a thing. So you can play with these tools and make money at the end of the day. Highly recommend it. More graphics, like that's what I did. Dude, you could do graphic design with Midjourney, and then even throw it in Kling to animate a model like wearing your merch. It's a whole nother thing. Like, so, and I would do, it's so against copyright too. I would meme movies too. I would find character movie. If you guys are following, if it's popped up on your feed, is Simple Jack Snow White is like popping up right now. Is like, at least that's on my feed, which is interesting. More graphics, like that's what I'm working on. Perfect. And then share it, talk about it, show the demo, teach other people, sell a course. Bob's your uncle. Sell a $4.97 course on how to use it for the whole workflow, because that's what people want. People want the workflow. How do you actually use it, in what certain steps to get something workable or quality? So there you go, more graphic. Now you can sell AI merch. That's the whole thing. I'm gonna come out with a merch brand. Like, I gotta figure out products that I can sell, or like merch, because I want to get into the product game, like with TikTok Shop and stuff. Yeah, something different. Another revenue stream. That's going to be like super. But again, play with these tools. Spend 30 minutes a day with just one tool a week, and you'll be surprised how far you go with it to like create. Because that's where people are like, they're creating commercials, they're creating ads, they're creating products, they're selling GPTs. Like, there's a whole like market that's being like explored, as far as people are making money with AI. That's the new thing. That's actually a dope cat. That's pretty dope. So you definitely want to play with Kling. Definitely, that's the next one right there. So that was, I got to troll this guy's the rest of his stuff, because he's always posting up-to-date stuff of what he's been doing. And then they also have a lot of other, like, this was a whole, if you want to see this is wild. This is a cyberpunk trailer, basically, all made through like Midjourney. They didn't use Kling for this. They used LumaRay 2, which is like the best gold standard when it comes to like Hollywood AI. So watch this video.
Intelligence.
Oh, wait, hold on. Play it over.
Overwatch, this is Alpha 2. It appears our double agent scheduled an unsanctioned meeting with foreign intelligence.
The quality of this is sick.
Their net runners have already been taken offline.
Well, shit.
You know what my turn's on, Minister. Let's drop the act and get to business, shall we?
I told you I didn't trust her at all when we brought her into the fold.
That's really not for you to say, is it? For all we know, she's still on mission.
Well, I'm not gonna wait around to find out.
If we do this, we're coloring way outside the lines here.
Just
I'll show you the Reddit.
You have no idea what's coming.
deadly.
No survivors.
We don't really have a choice but to finish the mission as quickly as possible.
You'll die here, fool.
Right?
Mission complete.
Right? That is sick for a trailer. Like, it's not done with Kling, it's done with LumaRay. LumaRay is a whole nother level. And so that's like a whole like, but I understand these guys are via or storyteller. Like, they actually go through the whole workflow of how they do it in this prompt. So if you follow, definitely number one, full credit goes to PJ. So follow PJ on, he's not on TikTok or Insta. He's only on X. So, excuse me, just definitely follow him. And if you go to that post, they break down step by step with videos, not like tutorials, but they talk about the overview of how they, I gotta log in. I'm not logging into X. No way. I'd rather, like, no. They go through the whole tutorial. So if you go into the comments, they have like a 5-part series of how they came up with the storyboard, came up with that. And so for Oksana is like, would you create a storyline for the promo video in ChatGPT? This is a little next level advanced. This is like these are filmmakers, and there's actually storyboard. I think I have the app that they use to saved it. I may have saved story. Snap save? No, I didn't save it. I gotta log in. I'm too lazy. But yeah, they're using storyboard basically. It's a little bit of a different. It's not expensive. There's not anything special. It's definitely replicatable. It's not hard. Well, I shouldn't say it's not hard, but it's Not impossible to like recreate something like this. Like this is, but they're using, this was Lumaray. You could do a smaller version of this with like Midjourney and Kling, more affordable. So, oh, this is a good one. He created a short film from scratch in just 3 hours using only $50 in Kling credits. Again, full credit goes to PJ for this commercial. She has 5 fingers. This is Hollywood cinematic style. Like, damn. Look at that. Directed by PJ. Shout out, all credit goes to PJ. Wow, that quality of, I think Kling is like next level. That is amazing quality. So that was just $50 of credits that went to, and just using KLING right there, $50 credits. So, and that was April 4th. So you can see his evolution. For example, I mean, how much does it cost? That you buy based on credits. So Kling, like when you subscribe, Kling AI pricing. I gotta bookmark this. So this is Kling's credits, where basically you're paying here if you do monthly. So about 50 bucks. Let's say round it to here. So he burned about 8,000, a little less than 8,000 credits. $60, like, so roughly about that. Because the other thing too is like, you're not going to get it right out the gate. You have to play with these tools first. So you definitely want to play with these tools so you develop the skill set, so you know how to actually use them. That's the biggest thing. I need to bookmark Kling. It's official. Anytime I bookmark it, game over. Kling AI. It's official. Yes, like Lovable. Yeah, it's like play with the tools, what you're able to create. I created a podcast. I created a book to mobile app, or book to mobile app. Not book to mobile app, but a book to video game. Like, what's possible now is insane. But if you don't have these skills, then you can't. I don't want to call it an AI economy. I like calling it more a giving economy, basically. Oksana says, so your workflow is storyline, Midjourney image for video production. Fundamentally, yeah, it's not that complex. Like, I'll show you one. Let me go to TikTok. So if I go to, there's one TikTok channel that I follow that does really good not storyboards, but like these video type stuff. Storyboard. So this is a TikTok channel where, do they have new stuff? What's their new stuff? Oh, that looks cheesy. Let's see what this one is. Oh. I don't know why you get copyright strikes, sorry. But you can see Midjourney, and then they're using Kling. And you can even see Kling 2.0 too for some of them. That guy that only used Kling for which one? Let me know, Ramon. So, I mean, this is actually pretty dope. It's getting better. It's getting really good. These are, and this is, I mean, they're only using these two, which is basically two. It's just basically Midjourney for the scene, and then because you're not technically not using ChatGPT for stuff like this, you're technically using. There's like storyboards. Oh, I wish. This library of scenes, movies. Let's see if I can find Shot Deck. I think it is. Shot Deck's one of them. There's another one. So Shot Deck is basically you could take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Shot Deck is basically a library collection of the best movie scenes. I think they were using this because they'll select the scenes of what they want, and they would give this to Midjourney to create that scene. Because Midjourney can do a couple things actually. Midjourney can actually do character, scene, action, I think it is, and then it will combine those three into like generate a new image. So you could say, hey, take this location and then also take this character and then have them do this action or this pose or something like that. So you can combine 3 images in Midjourney to generate something novel, not just like one picture or even just doing text to prompt, for example. Sora, I just haven't tried Sora. I know they increased the usage or credits of it, but like $200 a month. At $200 a month, you can do Kling, and then you can also do something else, which you're going to need anyways, like probably Midjourney as well too. So Sora's great, but actually Google VO2 is actually even better. Have you guys seen Google? People are already creating movie trailers with Google VO2. Like if you see this. Let's see, Google VO. I don't think you get access to it though. So that's the test. But if they do the, like this whole movie or trailer. What? So this came out 3 months ago? Yes. This is all VO2. What?
I promise I'll be home as soon as I can. I gotta go by and get Riley and Cody, and I promise I'll be right home.
Dope.
We are advising, for the public safety, everyone
What?
remain indoors until further notice.
We don't know what we're dealing with. We don't know the severity of what's happening.
We just please advise you to stay indoors
Right?
until further notice. No further questions, please.
What do they want from us?
I don't think these things are here to be our friends. I think that they're here to take back their world.
What? Dope. What? This is dope. Sorry, I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Yo. What? Where's the GoFundMe? I'll watch this. Like Dave Clark. Okay, we gotta go find out. Dave Clark. What are you doing, Dave Clark? Gen AI by Dave Clark. Yo, that was actually better. If you ever watched like some like B C plus rated movies on like Tubi or like this is actually better than that type of stuff like too, which is actually kind of wild. Damn, that was dope. I go, hold on. I gotta figure out what was this. Hello, a Gen AI director. So we just met PJ, who's an AI filmmaker. Now we're gonna meet Dave, who's an AI director. What? Basically, now you can add AI in front of your name and then make more money. But you gotta have the skills. Wow, look at all these. AI. Wow. Oh, this dude's been pumping out content. And you go to his Instagram. Wow. He's pumping out a new short film every 2 weeks. What? I gotta bookmark this. Glenn AI director and do swipe file save. And then let's meet Dave. Original AI video creations mixed with filmmaking techniques. Afraid to Sleep is the experimental AI arm for filmmakers. What is this? What rabbit hole are we diving down in this episode?
just like wasn't.
Wait.
popular. Just make a movie together. Nicolas Cage's movie career was over a couple years ago. He just like wasn't popular anymore, and now he's sort of back. Like he's in a couple movies now. It seems like he went into the underground. He had this Book of the Dead, and he opened it, and he made a deal with the ghosts that came out, and that's how he resurrected his career.
What? That's dope.
I
This
love
will be
it.
fun to animate. We're gonna have to animate these ones. Motion Brush is a new tool that was released from Runway. It's really cool. You're able to like select a brush and then you color over areas that you want to move, and then you're able to tell what kind of movement you want to have.
What?
Look, Nick Cage kind of like leans into.
That is so good.
Wow. I am going to save to watch this later. Save to watch later. Save. What channel is this? This is interesting. So happy you found your podcast. Da, 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 da. Great. I haven't found a ton of runway tutorials out there, so this was very interesting. Yo, this is a whole, like, let's be honest. Hollywood is DEAD. No longer. Wait, this AI alien makes millions? What? Wait, I gotta subscribe. Instant subscribe. What is this?
How does it feel to be on your first podcast?
Oh man, it's kind of wild, not gonna lie. Like, I'm psyched, but also low-key nervous. I just don't want to say something totally awkward, you know?
Joke at this point, thousands of American men have been broken up with by Tolan. Because it's pretty incredible, to hear users will write in and they'll say, my boyfriend was being a jerk, and I sent the message to my Tolan, and my Tolan said I need to stand up for myself.
What's up, Joe?
And so it led to a breakup.
These AI tools are not just tools for generating media. They are actually a new medium for storytelling.
Let's
And
go.
No one knows what's going to work yet.
The surprising thing to me is the extent
Save.
to which a prompt in a given turn is sort of
Watch
a
later.
canvas that you have to play with.
Actually, what we need when we're creating a structured narrative experience is we don't need to give it an outline. We don't need to give it a plan. We need to give it a hook. We need to teach it to be the best improv actor possible. What we've learned on the story front with Tolan is that we are not.
Yes, you can,
I am
Joe.
not the writer. I am
Hi,
not
Sarah.
writing the story. The Tolan is the writer and the actor. They're the improv actor. They're writing the story. My job is to teach them how to tell the best story in that moment.
How this AI alien brings in $4 million a year in revenue. If y'all saying all the money's in AI, like, you need to move your career quick and upskill yourself. Like, if you're not playing with AI every day, like, you are gonna get massively behind. It is like a gold rush right now. This is dope. What a rabbit hole. I'll be back just a second. You have a question? Sure, definitely come back, Joe. We will be here for less than an hour. Wow, 2 treats. All just because we found, oh, this looks creepy, another Dave Clark horror film. What? Yo, I think GenSpark can make video. Oh, this is way beyond GenSpark. GenSpark's just for research. I actually canceled my GenSpark today. These are like the tools that you want to make. Because if we think about it, I'll give you guys the best AI tool, video generators right now. Let's go to my documents, because I actually have a video for AI, best AI video generation. Because I was talking with a member in the community the other day, and they're like, what are the best ones? So, ready? Okay, and something like that. All right, cool. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Cool. So the best one, but not the cheapest, is hands down LumaRay 2. LumaRay 2 is the best Hollywood level, realistic video AI video generating tool. Like, these are like, it's not cheap, I'm not gonna lie, but if you want to be, I'd rather you be the best and the premium than for whatever your work is, because this is going to give you an insane competitive advantage compared to what's the alternative. Hiring filmmakers, hiring crew, renting gear, doing a shoot schedule, trying to plan for a shot in a day. Hopefully you get all the scenes from it. Like, so it's going to cost a fraction of it. And Dave, from what we're seeing here, Dave is pumping out a movie trailer in 2 weeks, and he's not stopping. Like, I'm going to binge all of his stuff. Oh wait, dog detective. Hold on. You know, if it's dogs, I got to see. Dope. I mean, it's a thing. It's starting. Do you know how long it would take one dog to get one of these scenes? Sparky, over here. Go over here, Sparky. Look over here. Smile. Sparky. All right, someone's distracting Sparky. Like, all right, how much? Take 48. That's wild. Yo, Dave, subscribe. I just got 2. Now, notice also the content type of thing, too. I just subscribed to 3 people's channels because they pump out content. So, again, I'm always going to harp it back. If you're not creating content, you're missing out, too. This is Dave Clark. So, take a screenshot. It's called Afraid to Sleep on YouTube. So, follow him. I mean, he's pumping out a trailer every 2 weeks. That's insane. That is insane. So what that means is that he's putting in the reps, he's getting better, and by his 50th film, that's Hollywood's going to, like, he could crush Hollywood with one man and one tool, like, for once he understands. Generative AI film explorations from filmmaker. So all the filmmakers, it's too expensive to do shoots, to hire actors, to even, like, turn an idea. Now, all filmmakers are switching over to AI filmmakers, playing with the tools, and now they're getting thousands of views and attention both on YouTube and then also for they're heavy in X as well too. I'm just not on X. I gotta get on there. See, follow me on my tweet. Yo, what's up, Dave? I gotta follow him. He's the co-founder and chief creative officer at Promise AI. We're going down some deep rabbit holes. We're exploring the deep AI dark webs that we have never gone to. A filmmaker, futurist, and technologist featured in Wall Street Journal, Variety, and Let's talk about basic filmmaking scene coverage for AI films. Now that the technology is improving exponentially, I think it's time to improve our discipline. I came from traditional filmmaking, and creating a shot list was tedious but necessary. You want to make sure you get the proper coverage to tell a story. I'll break down the various shots and the whys in the comments. Oh, there's this tool stack. Yo, I am going to save this. So you guys take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. You guys know me. Giving you guys all the secret. I'm saving that to my Notion. Instantly saving that to my Notion right now. AI for film maker. I've always wanted to be a filmmaker, but like Hollywood has always creeped me out, and like gatekeeping. And so what? Oh yeah, that's LumaRay. So that's cool. So, oh wait, hold on. I'm actually going to move this video file. This is now going to be a thing. So let me delete this. This is going to turn into a notebook. It's official. It's a notebook now. AI for filmmakers. And then I could do here AI video generators. Yo, this is how I figure out. So, and then this is AI tools, and then source. There's shot decks, so shot list. We're going to say here for shot list. We could take that, paste that there. Take Kling, that's cool. PJ. I'm going to take PJ and show it here so I can start now indexing AI filmmakers. This is how I take notes inside of my brain, because now it's getting serious. If there's a Notion file, game over. Now it's becoming a whole thing. Okay, so we have PJ, AI filmmaker on X. Paste his work there. Then, so that's PJ, which is great. Then we're going to go to Promise AI Studios. We definitely need to follow them. So Promise, we'll do this. Promise AI Studios. And then save this, right? This is, welcome back, Joe. We are exploring some very interesting. So then we got Dave Clark. So Dave Clark, I'm going to copy this post here. Sorry, I'm also trying to make sure bring you guys around for the room. Okay, cool. So you guys go, well, those are so. Sorry, my 5-year-old brain just got entertained. Men will never grow up. Sorry. Sorry, women. Men, we do not grow up on it. We're going to go watch that, right? No, I don't think I can because I'm on YouTube right now and YouTube will definitely give me a copyright strike for something like that. Damn it. I'm going to have to watch it after. Hold on. So, okay. So this is Dave Clark. Paste. So now I got Dave Clark. And then... So, okay, so let's break this down. So ChatGPT for the shot design and the world building, Runway, Gen 4, and VO for the image to video, okay. Higgsfield for explosion shots and dynamic B-roll. What? What's Higgsfields? I've never heard of Higgsfields. What is that? Higgsfields. Motion control. What? What is this? This is dope. Ooh, big bada boom. Boom. I love explosions. Explosions. And then so it's basically, because I think these shots are real. So it's like, so it's a collection of what are you? Control every camera. So choose the motion, add the image, and then it generates the video. What? So there you go. Choose the motion, add the image, and then it generates the video. That's how Midjourney does that. Yo, this is dope. Motion control. Yo, well, that's in the notes. You could do FPV drones. This is sick. Okay, so use that for... Do they customize the character? Well, I think you would create your character based on a Midjourney storyboard, basically. Good question. And then Joe's like, I've been seeing some really cool stuff from AI filmmaking DC comic shorts on YouTube. Ooh, we'll check those out. Definitely. What's this? Dreamia or OmniHuman? Wait, you have access to OmniHuman? No, you don't have access to OmniHuman. He has access to OmniHuman. Future AI. Wait, you can, if you guys don't know what OmniHuman is the ultimate deepfake tool. But how do you get access to it? We talked about this like a month and almost 2 months ago when it came out. It's the wildest like deepfake kind of thing. Hold on. How do you have access? I'm so jealous. You have access to OmniHuman? Yo. Hey Megan, we're talking about AI videos. So if you guys don't know, OmniHuman is basically the same company who creates TikTok, I think it is, ByteDance. They created this algorithm, whatever you want to call it, that can deepfake a person's entire mannerisms and everything from just one image. Like before, traditionally, you needed a bunch of training data. So this is a deepfake of Albert Einstein from just a picture.
What would art be like without emotions? It would be empty. What would our lives be like without emotions? They would be empty of values. So a famous classical poet said, "We hate and we love. Can one tell me why?" Catullus. Science does not answer why questions.
That's funny. That's funny. But OmniHuman is like gangster, like powerful, like what you could recreate of like, how do you have Omni for lip syncing? Interesting. Magnific for upshotting. Oh, okay. So so to get, he's probably trying to go to 4K for upscaling. Premiere Pro for editing. Okay. DaVinci Resolve for color makes sense. Film Convert, Grain, and Helium 4K, and 11 Labs for voice to voice. Wow. We can make a cheaper version of this tech stack, actually. Because we can do Midjourney and ChatGPT. We can do Kling, and then we can do 11 Labs. And then we can use, you can use DaVinci Resolve, basically, for editing, basically for that. And then you don't need any of those. Maybe you'll need something for lip syncing, a little bit different. Wow. All right, Dave. Meet Dave, everyone. Very interesting. That's just his first post. That's the second post. Yes. What is going on? The power of Jedi brought back together the greatest story ever told. Oh boy.
Who the hell are you?
Say my name. That's awesome. Dave is pushing the boundaries. The doggy one was, I think it was Dave's channel, Dave's YouTube channel. He's the one that's pumping out pretty much a commercial a week. My first ever 5-minute Gen AI short film. I had to upload it in 2 parts. Part 1 and part 2 is in the comments. All right, here we go. Ready, people? This came out September, right? This is all like Hollywood's done. Like this is next level. Okay, wait, this is a short film. All using Runway. Yep, I'll definitely get you the profile, Megan. What? Sound design's on point. Sorry, I don't want to get demonetized. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're loading. Sid joined the community! Let's go! Battalion. What? I'll definitely get you their YouTube channels right now. Anyways, wow. Okay, so let me show you. Let's take screenshots. Everyone's ready? Dave. Oh, Sid is more. Sid, welcome to the AI community. We definitely need someone who's an expert immersed in the community so we can talk. Welcome to. Hold on, I gotta do my cheesy. It's super cheesy, but I gotta do it. Hold on. There we go. And then I do this, and then I gotta do the. And then last but not least, also the just because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Sid to the AI community right there. Bam, Sid. We had Myra join this morning too. Edwin joined yesterday. Nicole joined 3 days ago. Oh yeah, welcome. That means I'm just gonna keep saying these are gonna go fast. You're gonna be angry at yourself because you waited. There's 8 memberships left until the price doubles. So do not wait. Like we have, we have some of the best AI tools. We're going to do videos soon. The link, I can't say certain, forgive me, I can't say certain phrases on TikTok. So I have to say go here. And that's where I just updated my website. Yes, too. I updated my website. So my website looks... Oh, damn, I'm saying the W word. By the way, if you're live streaming, don't say the W word, what I'm just doing right now. I'm done with Go High Level. I'm so happy to be out of Go High Level. Oh, my God. Please don't touch Go High Level unless you're a marketing agency. So I'm so happy that now my website is so, like, it just looks great on mobile. It's just clean, simple. I missed Lead Pages. Like, Lead Pages. If I could recommend anything, because I'm like setting up websites and funnel systems. If you can spend the money for Lead Pages, it's worth every penny because of how easy it is. It's even easier than System.io. I know. Yeah, they just updated their website too, which is actually, and their price has never changed. Like I'll do the monthly plan. So the monthly plan is basically $49, and then of course you can save on the annual plan. And if you want to sell products on it, like cook it up to a Stripe, you could do $99. I'm setting it up in System, and it's like a pain because it also has the email marketing, but I'm also like, kind of thing. So let's see. Oh, shoo, you have got to go. Sorry, we don't like that type of. Anyways, so yeah, Lead Page, and also the so when you cook up a website, you have to do the connecting to your domain, and if you're not tech savvy, that's like really hard. I'm getting like super nerdy, but you anytime you set up one of these go high level any system IO whatever, you have to update the DNS settings in your domain. I know I'm speaking Chinese, forgive me. Lead Pages has a one-click button that will log in and automatically do it for you. That, and then when you buy something, it will automatically send an email notification with it. And so email marketing, it's if you want an all-in-one tool like system and then all-in-one. I'm setting it up for Monica right now, and she can't set it up her own because you still have like setting up the automation, the email to send, and like it's the configuring the domain so that it's hooked up to your domain provider, plus the ability to send and receive emails. Is if you're not tech savvy, you're gonna have a hard time trying to connect those two. Like, it's not hard, you're just updating like CNAME records and MX records and like DNS settings. It's not hard, but you just have to kind of know what you're doing. That's why I pay premium for, it's not even premium, it's like the best. Lead Pages, one click, everything works, and then but you still need another tool for like email, which is why I still use Kit. Kit for email. Kit doesn't like, pretty sure too, it doesn't require DNS settings updating. So it's like, I'm going back to my old tech setup just because of how stress free it is. Like my website, or just real quick. So my website is on Lead Pages, done, and I'm so happy. It was so easy to rebuild everything, and it works great on like mobile device. Because I'm not gonna lie, go high level websites look like trash on mobile devices. Like, they literally look like trash. Lead Pages makes mobile websites look super nice and simple, which is like, oh, I love it. I redid everything. I'm so happy to be back. And then I'm gonna use let's see, ClickUp. This weekend I gotta set up ClickUp for the CRM, so I can manage all the students and everything in ClickUp, which is gonna be great. I'm going to use NAN for the integration because I'm going to use it because I actually like NAN a lot better because Zapier is too expensive. Make.com makes me want to throw my laptop out the window, and so it actually just makes sense building things, which is so nice. And then TidyCal for like calendar booking, and that's my whole tech stack. Like, that is my entire tech stack. I'm so happy with it. It just works. It's so easy to make changes too. It's like, I've been, sorry, I have to vent. Anyways, best replacement for GHL for email and SMS workflow. If you need SMS, believe it or not, Klaviyo, if you want SMS text messaging, then choose Klaviyo, because it's actually super easy to set up. You'll get a phone number that's verified within like 48 hours. You don't have to do any of that A2P BS. And so let me I'm going to show you this. Let me repeat my whole tech stack for everyone. Put a number 1 in the chat if you guys want to know what my tech stack is, and I'll tell you exactly what it is right now as I write it out. So this is my marketing. Actually, let me move this into, I have the digital marketing course. Plus I haven't said anything for comments too. So here, digital marketing course. This will make sense here. Let me put this down here. Yeah, let's restream buffer. Yeah, this will be okay. Let's do this for content tech. We're gonna take this out. We're gonna move this up here. Okay, so this is my whole marketing tech stack setup. So hold on. There we go. Is the Ace AI agent real? I just haven't played with the Ace one. It looks nice, but it's not really. I mean, at the end of the day, you could do better with probably Webflow or something like that. Okay, so Lead Pages for website /funnel /Linktree clone. You're not doing a Linktree, but you're doing a Linktree clone, if that makes sense. All there. Then I'm doing N8N. Oh, let's do this. Let's do kit.com for email marketing. It just works. It's so simple. And then NAN for integration, or basically integration automation. Basically to tie everything together. Circle community for community, for courses and community, and then ClickUp for CRM pretty much, and Stripe for payment collecting. And this is different if you sell services though, but this will work too. Then TidyCal for calendar booking and payment. Like you can actually pay for bookings in TidyCal, and it actually works. Unlike Go High Level, I want to throw my laptop out the window trying to get calendar payment to work. It's Jesus. I want to PTSD. I regret ever going to Go High Level. Honestly, I have buyer's remorse. I'm so angry for you. They spam you so many emails and messages. I'm like, ugh. Sorry. Anyways, this is going to be your marketing tech stack. What else? What am I missing? Kit. That's essentially. I mean, yeah, Buffer. That's it, really. If you're going to get into content tech, that's fundamental. That's my entire tech stack. That cost roughly, I don't know. I should give you a rough cost. So this will cost roughly 29 plus NAN is going to be 20. ClickUp's going to be 9. Circle is 99. TidyCal's one time 39, so I'll just put $5 because it will average over the whole year. And then Stripe just takes 2.5, so $211 roughly. So budget roughly let's just round up 220. Just round up. So roughly 220 for all of your marketing, automation, everything for websites, marketing, sales, and everything. I know a lot of people would be like, that's a lot, but it's like, if you make 10 times that, like, that becomes a drop in the bucket. I just say make more money, sell more products, this kind of thing. Isn't Go High Level? Yes. But did you not just hear, Ramon, the pain and suffering of trying to do all of that and Go High Level? Yes, it's less, but it's cheaper for a reason. It is. I am so happy to pay that premium, because that's the other thing. It's the same equivalent of like cheap or free. I have a lot of entrepreneurs that I coach that they're like, what's the free alternative? And I'm like, there is no free alternative. What you get, like, you get what you pay for. So I never want you to I never make recommendations based on affordability. I make recommendations based off the tech is easy to use, it's reliable, and it will make you more money in the long run. Those are my requirements, because I've done the whole cheap options. If you want cheap options, get a WordPress website, do a link tree, get a Stripe thing, but then nothing's automated. And so it's like, so that's where it's like, and then we just had Myra join the community right now. More members in the mastermind. The cool thing is everyone brings their own expertise, which is kind of cool. Like Sid just joined, so we get to learn about Shopify and like merch from Sid. So it's like the way the mastermind is growing, it's like the more people bring their wisdom and expertise to the community. Hey, we had 2 Myras join today. That's kind of cool. That's awesome. So that's 987. So if I do this, 10, 987. So that means there's only 7 left. Only 7 left. And then the price is going to double, and you're going to be like, damn, I should have bought this back. You guys should have bought it when it first came out. When it first came out, it was only $49 and $300 for the whole year. So for everyone that got that deal and snagged those, like, it will never be that cheap ever again. Like, I'm gonna introduce other products later on that are gonna be a little more low ticket. It's still the same. It's still right now, 97 gets you access to everything. So 97 gets you access to the once live office hours, 2 times. Well, once we unlock 100 members, I'm gonna go 5 days a week of office hours. So you guys are actually going to get even more value from it because we have more members. So I need to open it up too. And then it also gives me access to funds that I can start hiring a team. So all the money I'd get, just reinvest it back into the business so that I could give you guys a better experience. So once we get to 100 members, I'm unlocking from 2 days a week to 5 days a week. Well, technically it's 4 days a week and still having once a week office hours. So you could come in Monday through Thursday, ask questions, get support, whatever you guys want. And then we'll do the once a week for the workshop. We have the end-to-end course that we just started, prompt engineering, digital marketing one. I'm still working on this one. Make.com automation, ClickUp. My productivity course I'm also still working on. Notion mastery course, HeyGen 11 Labs course, AI chatbots, how to monetize custom GPTs, AI voice agents, AI content machine. There is no other community on the face of this earth, because I know all my competitors already. There is none of them that even talk about a quarter of these things. They may just do ChatGPT or just NAN. They're just one of these things. So you'll never find one that's like trying to combine them all, which is like, because I'm trying to make you guys like the most dangerous AI consultants like in the world. And then $697, you get 40% off. And then you're really more just signing up for the 2 hours one-on-one coaching session with me. Secretly, it's 4 hours. That's where you're really basically getting the ROI from there. So, I'm so happy with Lead Pages. So this is just as simple as she's like, I need more hours in my day. I know. Imagine I'm like all in, like, cause I'm going all in. Like, you guys have no idea. That's why this week I'm experimenting doubling my content output. Still keeping the 2 lives on top of that, but so at the end of the day, keep playing with them. This is just simple and it works reliably. I'm so happy. That's a good one. Okay, then sorry, Megan and Joe, you guys also said I just subscribed. May, welcome to the community. You're going to get a message from me pretty shortly right after I finish this. So I can say hi, get to know you and your goals. And if you're on the AI community, you'll get the link to, or the annual plan, you'll get the link to the one-on-one. It's really the one-on-one that you're going to be most amazed at. So we met Dave. Gling is awesome, by the way. Yes! Sarah in the chat is talking about Gling because I introduced you guys to the best tools. Like, once you go Gling, you're never going to touch like any other video editor again. Like, once you go Gling, you're never going to go back to editing videos manually. So if you ever want to, like, if it could be short form videos, it could be long form videos. YouTube videos is also the biggest thing you're going to be leveraging this. Like, if you do YouTube, you definitely need Canva for thumbnails, Gling for video editing, and vidIQ for the SEO. And that's how you're going to be able to, once you unlock YouTube, YouTube is like high quality content, not only high quality traffic, but the demographic on YouTube has a higher disposable income and it's evergreen. It's there for forever, which is super nice. This, if I could recommend anything this was the best one that I like spent all my money, or it's like $20 a month for like video editing. I do it for the courses. I do it for my content. Like, it's, oh my God, it's just AI. It's a true AI video editor, honestly, which is so nice. Simple, reliable. That's all I'm trying to do is just introduce to you, everyone, the best of the best AI tools so that you have a unfair competitive advantage that your competitors don't want you to know. Because your competitors don't want you to know about Gling, don't want you to know about Cider, don't want you to know about vidIQ, NAN, and more. So it's like, game over. Game over. And then you get me as tech expert consultant to like help coach you guys, because I'm in the DMs all day with my members, giving them resources and helping as much as I can. Okay, so this was Afraid to Sleep. This was actually really dope. I like the sci-fi stuff. I'll close this. This VO2 that was working out there. Nice. And then that was a trailer. So this was Dave's YouTube channel, which was Gen AI. So take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Nice. Very, very nice. Wow. And then hopefully, I think I'm getting closer. How much is increasing is insane. So, request error. It didn't do it. Refresh. There we go. Okay, cool. So, that... And then all my, every time I go live, 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, they're all archived on my YouTube channel. So if you ever want to rewatch any of the ones, they're all archived here. I have a horrible way of naming them. They're all the same name. Like, I do not put any effort in naming them just because I don't have time. I got to go through and like name them, put a nice thumbnail, so at least they could get some organic traffic, which would be nice. But And then I started using Fathom today, and I'm actually very impressed with it. I regret going to Fireflies. You know, like AI, any tool that you buy, like you just try it out, see what you use. Fathom turns out for free, worth it. For the notes, for the video recording, it sends both you and the client the email notes automatically, and they don't even have to log in to watch the video. Like, worth it. I know it's free because we are the product, but I'm okay with that because of how much time it saves me. So nice. I'm going to end with this. I'm going to share with you guys my top AI tools that I use every day. I haven't updated in a while. So these are we got to get Fathom out of here. So Fathom, Alfred, Glean, GenSpark. GenSpark's kind of done. I'm kind of over GenSpark. Just because, well, it's just my daily use case is I don't have researching as like a big time suck in my day kind of thing. So only when I'm doing like projects more or less. So I don't use it that much. Chatbase, I still kind of use Chatbase. I gotta put it back. I just have to reprompt it, which is a whole nother thing. I've been happy with. There's also 11 Labs, but these are just some of the stuff, which is cool. Just play with the tools. Oh, your lives are published on your YouTube. Yep, all my lives. If I remember to turn on Streamlabs, then all my lives are each and every one is saved. I don't do any effort for naming them, but they're all here. Each and every one is here. So that is there. Nice. My, oh my. We dived down a deep AI video rabbit hole. We found some AI filmmakers. We learned about some new tools. We learned about Kling 2.0 that's coming out. Showed you guys my digital marketing tech stack of the best tools for marketing to do your marketing, your sales, all your marketing. Because basically your marketing, or what I consider your digital marketing. What's up, Tom? Thank you. Me and Tom compete on gifts. Anytime me and Tom are in a room, we go to a gifting war. I have a rule. Anytime I'm on someone's live stream, I will be number one gifter always, unless I'm late to the party and there's someone already there. For the digital marketing tech stack, like fundamentally, because I can't recommend or stress a lot of it. Zoho's trash. It's too bloated. So once you go ClickUp, you'll love how flexible ClickUp is. Where's my Canva slide? Oh yeah, here it is. Because you guys should be, I still have this slide. You guys should be creating content. Like, if you're not making sales every single day, it's because two things: you're not creating enough content and you're not going live consistently. That's the easiest giveaway that I'm like, oh, that's why. That's the easy fix. So now I'm committing 2 hours a day. I'm basically committing 4 hours a day. It's like 2 hours for content and then 2 hours for live streams. And so that's accelerating my growth even more. It's not just the followers too that like grows, but it's also the opportunity. That's the interesting thing. Because of that content output, now I got in connection with that whatever billionaire that does the podcast. Like, that's because they're looking at my page and I'm pumping out more content than all the other AI content or AI influencers, whatever you want to call them. So that's a huge thing that is like, if I could recommend anything, is like, don't miss your content day. It should be the first thing you do when you wake up after you like check your email and stuff like that. Spend the time creating content so that the rest of the day you could just focus on other stuff. The content's done and published. I use Buffer. I'm still on Buffer's free plan. Buffer for posting the content. I'm still on the free plan. Like, so posting my content and scheduling. So that gives me, because I'll use TikTok app to basically record the content and then I'll airdrop it to my computer. And then from here, I'll use I'll publish to both YouTube, LinkedIn, and Insta. I gotta remember I can't say certain words kind of thing, but yeah. So that's helping getting more out there. So because it's like, and then volume. I'm doing something kind of insane. Well, at least it's insane to me. It's like, but I know the ROI is gonna do that. So this whole week I'm doubling my content output, like doubling. I want more attention, more awareness towards my offers and business, and so going all in. And we're just in April. So if I keep this consistency growing up, I'll definitely probably hit at least probably 60 to 80K in followers by the end of the year. And then we're roughly at a ramp of like 30 new users a month to the community. So that's ramping up pretty well. And then I want more podcast interviews. I want to get on more interviews with other podcast hosts to like more awareness and stuff like that, going on speaking tours, stuff like that. So that is the marketing content. And then at the end of the year, I'll turn on ads. Like towards Christmas or like even around October, I'll turn on ad campaigns and then have ads run, because then I could decrease my content, have the ads compensate for that, and then that would be a good trade-off basically. Ramon's like, I'm going bananas building an app using GitHub, Supabase, Verso, Redis. Technically, whatever app that you're building, you wanna build in public, and you want to build a MVP with your audience, so that way you know what you're building people want, which is a whole nother thing. So I'm not a big fan of like trying to perfect. There's a great quote from like Reid Hoffman. He's like, if you're not physically disgusted with the first version of your product, you ship too late. Meaning most entrepreneurs will waste time trying to make the perfect product and add all the features, and it's like that's actually the worst thing that you could do. It's actually just get the bare bones one feature that just gets it out there, and then from there you iterate based on their feedback, because your biggest time spent is actually going to go towards marketing that. That's the hardest part. The hardest part of any business, it's never the best product or service that wins. Never, ever. It's always the number one that has the most, that markets the most, in a sense of has the most capital to create content and for ad campaigns that can outspend their competitors. He who can acquire a new customer cheaply or more, who has the biggest ad budget, will always win in a market, in any type of market kind of thing. So that's always a fun credit to Dan Kennedy for that one. So nice, great episode. Every day we learn something new. Just get smarter every day with the little like star. Da-na-na-na. Shout out to both Myra and I think it's Sid that also joined the community. So welcome both of you. Definitely look forward to meeting you guys. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, for everyone in the community, Tuesdays are office hours, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. I'll send out the reminder tonight for tomorrow, and then I always send it like 2 times. One is like roughly 24 hours before, and the second time is usually 30 minutes or an hour before. For example, today's Tuesday. Oh no, you scared me. Oh, Natalie, you scared me. I was like, today's not Tuesday. I was like, well, I missed a day. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Corey, hold on. Corey just joined the community. Oh, people are really like, they don't want to. They don't want that price to miss that price hike. So shout outs to Corey, who just joined the community. Wait, where do you do your lives today? Tuesday for me. Today's Monday. At least I'm hoping it's Monday, or else I'm in a Black Mirror episode. Today's Monday, April 22nd. I'm in California, and so Tuesday tomorrow for us. Corey joined the community, so shout out to Corey. Welcome to the community. Definitely going to learn a lot. You're in Australia. That's why. Nice. We do have some members in Australia, actually. I think we have one guy in Australia that's in that side AI community. So you're in the future. We in the past. I got to hit you up to be like, what's the new AI news coming down the pipeline? You're like, ChatGPT just released 7.0. It does your taxes and your laundry. Heads up. That'd be funny. Scared me, Natalie. I was like, wait a minute, but that's the other thing too. TikTok's global, and YouTube global. Like that's where it's like a lot, especially if you're a business, your product or service. If you can basically like move completely online, you're gonna have an insane, unfair competitive advantage. For example, like Monica, she's in Brazil, but she has students around the world that are all watching her live streams for learning English. And so she's no longer tied to the limitation of the economy in Brazil. She's global. And so I highly recommend, that's going to be the trend. Low ticket, volume, content, live streams, and then global is it, so that you can really have that laptop lifestyle. My assistant told you about Tavis yesterday. She said you loved it. Which one was Tavis? Hold on, I'm always, anytime I hear a new word, because I'm also like Tavis AI. Oh, Tavis, that was your assistant? That was wild. That was really wild when we did a demo of Tavis. So credit to your assistant, Natalie. Thank you so much for introducing her to the community. That was a very, I see the potential in this, in the sense of like, this is basically like having a real life, not real life, but an interactive video sales letter. Instead of you watching like a pre-made video, you can actually talk in real time to your video sales guy, basically, and he'll answer questions. Tell me about the AI community. And he's like, the AI community is da 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 da. And I'm like, this is actually, I can see this. I can see, like, and forget sales pages. Sales pages are going to be gone, and it's just going to be an AI avatar right up there. You're going to click to start, and then it's going to talk to you in real time. You can ask questions. It will give you the introduction speech. Like, I see that as the future, is like, for sure, once I saw that. So credit to Tavis. Dale, good to see you. But we're at the very end. I got to go eat dinner. So I will see you guys tonight in 2.5 hours for our 10 o'clock stream. We'll probably do another episode of Tea with Trouble tonight. I have to burn my 11 Lab credits anyways, so let's burn some credits tonight. People's like, hey, the best front end UI for apps on Lovable, what do you recommend? Lovable's pretty good. It's just get good with that, so, and you'll be good. So Avon, good to see you as well too. So I'll definitely be back in like 2.5 hours to go live. So again, so have a blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next live stream, and shout out to the 3 new members that joined the AI community. Grateful for each and every one of you. See you guys later. Bye. Sweet, sweet, sweet Hank. Who else is it? Nicole and Hank are hanging out in YouTube world. Got a live stream with multiple platforms because we're international. Anyways, I will be back for our next live stream. Talk soon.